We're back in Baltimore, and Leonis Martin up at the plate with some unfinished business. Back up at the plate as Mitch Moreland, who was on the base, was caught stealing. And so have another shot here. Oh, weakly hit, though, to first base. Oh, but bobbled by Chris Davis there. And so Leonis Martin is on. We'll see if it's an error, though. We'll check with the score. But you can see, it's supposed to be a check swing there. Want to take it back, but contact made, and so Martin had to run for it, and he gets on. And so with that, we will restart the lineup. Here's Ian Kinsler. And the scorer will label that a base hit, so a single for Martin. Up, this one in the dirt, but rounded up by Wieters fast enough that Martin can't do anything with it. And that is a real problem. Martin, pretty good on the base pass. There he goes, right there, and he will make it in time to second. And so that is Leonis Martin's 42nd stolen base on the season. Yep, so Martin a little better on the base pass than Eric Moreland, though you got to understand what Ron Washington wanted to do back then in the second inning. He now wanted to replicate here in the third inning, and this time around it is successful. So now Martin is in scoring position here for Ian Kinsler, and the Rangers have a chance to get back in this. Kinsler fouls that one back. Here's the 1-2. And this one popped up in the air. Jones should be under it. Waiting for it, and he got it. And so Martin will slide back to second. And there'll be nothing doing there for out number one. Take a look at this on replay. Kinsler got decent contact, but it was essentially a good pitch there that Kinsler had to swing at lest he strike out. And here's the return of Elvis Andrus, the shortstop. He'll look to bring in Martin from second. Elvis Andrus with 29 RBIs on the season. Hasn't hit a home run yet this season, though. Went 2 for 5 with an RBI last night against Seattle in Arlington. This one high and well above the belt for ball 2. Martin still waiting on second. We'll see if Washington or Martin are feeling lucky and eventually has Martin move to third. But for now, he'll return to second on the ball in the dirt. Berkman waiting in the wings here after Andrus. And there's the first strike. So a 3-1 count now for Andrus. Look, he was probably going to take that regardless. Bat didn't even leave his shoulder there, since he has plenty of pitchers to work with. Three-one count. Smacks this one. Will it find real estate? It will. Drops into right field. Martin will come around. So that's one. And Andrus is safe at second. And so there's an RBI double for Elvis Andrus. And it's now 2-1 as the Rangers cut the lead in half, or cut the deficit in half. And that is, in fact, Elvis Andrus' 30th RBI on the season. And so here's Lance Berkman Lance Berkman coming to the Rangers, and all his job basically is to designatedly hit. So Lance Berkman waits for opportunities like this. Of course, starting off his career in Houston as a member of the Killer Bees. Berkman, Biggio, Bagwell. Take this changeup low. That looked more like a laser below the zone than a breaking pitch there. 1-1 count to Berkman. And this one outside. And so the changeup outside makes it 2-1. Runner in scoring position there. Andrews with 17 stolen bases on the season. And there's a strike right there to Berkman. 2-2 count. Still one out, though, with Beltre due up next. Inside, runs the count full on the fastball. And so as said before, Adrian Beltre, who walked his last time up, will be due up. Last time Berkman went up, he hit a single. Full count, here it comes. Fouls that one back. Fans on their feet here, hoping Tillman gets them out. This one popped up right field, off the scoreboard. Andrews will come around. Will it be in time? No! And the score is tied at 2. An RBI single for Lance Berkman. And all the good fortune that the Orioles had there back in the second inning has been erased, and it's a brand new ball game now. And now here's Beltre looking to add on with one out. Oh, this one carrying in left field, and it is gone. Oh, man. First pitch he saw, he sends Adrian Beltre, the ageless wonder, makes it 4-2 in favor of the Rangers. Man, oh man, what a shot. Yeah, we got to look at this one again on replay. You couldn't believe it when it left the bat, but then when it was in the air, you knew. Oh, you knew. And so 4-2, and Nelson Cruz, who grounded into a double play, will look to get in on the hit parade this time around. 380 feet on the 2-run shot there. And that fastball low and at the ankles and outside for ball 1. And you got to wonder about Chris Tillman's confidence here in the top of the third, giving up 4 runs. Of course, the pitching coach came out not too long ago. You saw that, to talk it over with him. But right after that talk was when he gave up the Beltre homer. So you wonder if the pitching coach probably gave him more confidence, but then it just went out the window off of the Rangers' momentum. Or if a man who is downtrodden is already even more downtrodden. 2-0 count here to Cruz. And this one fouled back. Cruz looking to swing. I mean, he was looking to swing last time, too. That's how he got into the trouble he ended up in. 2 for 4. And a strikeout against the Mariners. Ball inside. And so 3-1 count here to Cruz. And this one high. Cruz will take his base. And so Tillman just not at his best right now. Those 4 runs he gave up have gotten to him, and he just walked one of the most powerful hitters on the team. And so now here's David Murphy. And Cruz is going for it, and he'll get there. And so now he's in scoring position. Stolen base there by Cruz. That is his 6th on the season. And so Ron Washington is just trying to move these batters. A lot of singles too, so really just playing small ball, and it has worked so far. 2-0 count here. And you can see by the ball strike count, he is even 27-27 balls and strikes. It's the top of the 3rd, and he's already past 50 pitches thrown. Ooh, but swing and a miss on the curveball there. Makes it 2-1. And so now he's back in favor in terms of strikes. 28 strikes, 27 balls. Chris Tillman, as said before, over halfway through his pitch count, as he's now at 56 off of the strike there. He went 6 innings in his last outing, a win against the Yankees on Sunday. So, since there's only supposed to be 6 innings in this game, we'll see how far he goes, as he's given up 4 runs in this inning alone. Murphy smacks this one, rounded up by Hardy, and not in time to first. And so it'll be a base hit. The hits continue. And so once again, here's the catcher, A.J. Przinsky. Last time up, he popped out to Beltre. But now he has runners on the corners. We'll see what he does with it. Przinsky went 0 for last night against Seattle, and he struck out. However, he is batting .281 on the season. He's just going through a slump right now. So we'll see if he can pick things up here against Baltimore with a lot of momentum. Nope, looks like he'll ground out. 4-6-3 there, and that will do it. So a lot of damage done here. 4 runs allowed here in the 4th, but we'll see if the Baltimore Orioles can come back in the bottom half. 4-2 Rangers. And here's Brian Roberts to start things off here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Brian Roberts, this is his 3rd game coming off of the DL. Hurt his leg sliding back in April. First pitch he sees from Holland is a ball outside. And he's done particularly well in a game to forget, that 5-2 loss to the White Sox. Roberts hit a home run. So you don't have to wonder if he's back. Showing discipline here, takes a 2-0 pitch. In the last inning, the Orioles were able to generate 2 runs, but then defensively lost that. And so now they're looking to gain it back. Won't happen this time around. Kinsler able to get the put out to Moreland for out number 1. And so Holland, after giving up 2 runs in the top of the second, starts things off with a 4-3 put out. And so Nate McLeod will start things off, or restart the lineup here with 1 out and none on. First pitch he sees is a sinker strike. He'll take a cut on the 0-1. It'll chop foul down the third base line. And that sinker will go for a ball, and so it's 1-2. And so here's the 1-2 count to Roberts. Got him. Got him and got him looking. So Nate McLeod out on the strikeout. I apologize, I misidentified him there. But still, man, look at that. Breaking on that curveball. 8 inches there. And Nate McLeod will take a seat. And so up next is Manny Machado. Last time up, he reached with a single, but committed a base running blunder there in the first that led to the 3rd out in that inning. We'll see if he can do better this time around. 1-0 count to him so far. And Holland shaking off the catcher, and we've seen that quite a bit so far. And maybe not in the best interest. Can he get it? He can. And so the Rangers able to come up with an uneventful inning there as Beltre gets the put out. 4-2 Rangers.